long it's going to take for some people to get over here.
Michael, what are you doing?
What it do? What it do? I go live for all of you. Let some audience build. Let the audience build.
More baby.
React to a couple videos of the Cowboys and 49ers updates. Cowboys update. I need to get the. What up, Russian? Trying to get this thing figured out here real quick so that I can start getting the injury reports filled out. Try to get the injury reports updated here. Come on, man. Micah, what do you need, Bubba? Well, Mama's not listening.
Yeah, what do you want?
I don't know what that says, bro. But what up? What up? What up? What it do? What it do? Poppin'. What up? What up? What up? Joining in, trying to get a few more people in here at least before we start getting into some news and updates on the Cowboys. The injury report for the game coming up this week, or at least the Thursday injury report. We'll see tomorrow. You speak Ukrainian and English? Hey, I will. I'm not going to be able to understand the Ukrainian language. I wish I could, but I can't. I've never learned it. I can't speak it, and I definitely can't read it. But either way, I appreciate you. What up? What up? What up? Anybody joining in? Make sure you let me know who you are, where you from. What up? What up? I see everybody coming in. Got about 10 of y'all in here so far. Trying to get it filled in the room a little bit here. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe as you come in. Let me know where you're from. Alright, so we are gonna get the Niners in your report. Niners report. What up, everybody joining in? I appreciate all y'all. Anime Universe, what up, what up? Welcome to Roll Raw. What it do, what it do? I go live for you. What up, Silent Eagle? What's up, bro? How you feeling about the week so far leading into the you went upstairs, baby. How do you feel so far about the week leading up to this week's slate of games? Why do so many people hate the Cowboys, man? I don't know. But they either hate them or love them. They either hate them or love them. So it is what it is. Trying to pull up the injury report. I already got the Cowboys pulled up. Hey, Linda. Welcome. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe. I am mad because of them. You are mad because of who, Tegan? The 425 game is going to be good. Yeah, I'm probably going to live stream since Cowboys are on Sunday Night Football this week. I'm probably going to live stream the 8 o'clock and the 4 o'clock games. I probably will not be live streaming the 1 o'clock games this week. That 12-hour live stream last week, man, that wore a toll on me, especially when I go to work Monday morning. It's already bad enough I'm having to do the late night game. I'm not a Chiefs fan. I appreciate the greatness that Mahomes has. I do like WWE. I look like John Cena. I mean, I ain't got the muscles like John Cena, that's for sure. But why is it not pulling up the injury report? Week 17. Why is it on week 17? We're on week 8. Bears and Commanders. What game did the Bears? What time did the Bears and Commanders play? You like the Cowboys too, Linda? Well, thank you. Join into the community here. We are trying to build this community of football fans that like to talk football. We like to enjoy watching the game, talking crap about it, talking intelligently about it. However, whatever floats your boat. As long as it's football talk, we here to talk football. What up, random vids? What up? What up? What up? The Cowboys is not the best, but they're really good. Yeah, we have been really good. We are struggling this year. We are a fragile 3-3. We are a fragile 500 team. We are banged up. We're banged up to say the least. But the team we are going up against this week, who has kind of been the Cowboys' kryptonite over the last few years, is banged up worse than we are. The Eagles and Bengals, or NFL's fake. Eagles or NFL fake. Hey, Sonny D, what up? What up? Why is it trying to show me for week 17? No practice. I know they got injuries. They got like half the team injured. Mommy. Hey, what up, MPK? What up? What up? What up? Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe as you come in. She went upstairs, baby. Hey. Chase her up there.
I lost my bait.
I appreciate all 18 of you joining in here. You're a Jets fan. Hey, well, how do you guys feel about the Devontae Adams trade? You get to have Lazard and Adams with Rodgers. We know they have chemistry together. Mommy. Do you get the comments from the other video? I replied to the ones that I thought I saw. If you posted other ones, I have not seen them yet. I will be going to look here at some point. But I got home a little later than I was planning, and I pretty much jumped right on because I didn't have much time. What do you need, baby? Mommy. Well, she's in the kitchen. Go get her. Go get her. She's in the kitchen. Chiefs losing to the Panthers this season. That would be a rough one. That would be rough. I would have to say. Anybody that loses to the Panthers is going to be a rough. Do I like the Patriots? And no, sir, I do not. I am a Cowboys fan. I respect other teams when they're doing well, but other one, no, the other one. So you posted a comment on a video that I haven't responded to. Philly Productions, what up? What up? You're an Eagle fan? Hey, man. Well, we welcome all fans here. You don't not have to be a Cowboys fan to be in the community. We just want you to be a football fan in this community. The only things we ask in this community is we don't do politics, we don't do religion, and we don't do personal attacks. We could talk crap as far as football, or we could talk, anything about football. Man, we gonna be rough this season. It's gonna be rough to get double digits for us this season. I ain't lying to you, Silent Eagle. 5-12. Maybe. I believe that there's at least 3 more games that we could easily win that would put us at 6 wins. But I say that there's probably 7 games left on the schedule that are winnable. That don't mean we will win them, but they're winnable. Is it worth joining the NFL? If you have the skill set and are good at football, yes, it's worth joining the NFL because they make millions of dollars, especially if they are a star player or an above average player, really, even. We need everybody like this live. Yes, yes, random vids. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I don't care who you're a fan of. I'm not here to disrespect you as a person or your team. We can talk crap, about football when we face each other. That's just the camaraderie between competition. But we keep it friendly, we keep it cool, respectful, and man, that's all we gotta do. And I don't like religion or politics because those are 2 things that will divide our community as football fans. We don't need that in football. That people that want that kind of stuff, there's channels that are for that kind of stuff. This will be about football. But yeah, so all right, I'm gonna go ahead and go through the list of injuries for the 49ers so far, and then I will go through the Cowboys. All right, so Kevin Givens, the defensive lineman, he is injured with a groin. He did not practice today. Juwan Jennings, wide receiver, he is out with a hip. also did not practice today. George Kittle, tight end, foot injury, did not practice today. Jake Moody, the kicker, right ankle, didn't practice. George Odom, the safety, he's out with a knee. He did not practice. Debo Samuels, senior, wide receiver, he's got wrist issues and an illness. He was in the hospital with pneumonia. We all know that. He was released the following day, but he also did not practice. Trent Williams, their starting left tackle, I think he did not practice. Well, it says he did not practice, but I think that is more for a veteran rest day. Nick Bosa, defensive line, elbow, and he had limited practice. I expect Nick Bosa to be playing. Chris Connolly, wide receiver, ankle, he was limited. Jordan Mason, the running back behind McCaffrey, uh, he's got a shoulder and he was limited in practice. McCaffrey is not on this list, but he is not going to be active in this game. You need Kittle points for fantasy. I hear you. I hear you. You're a 49ers fan. That's what's up. Have you heard any news about McCaffrey? They don't even have him on the injury report, but we know that he is dealing with some issues right now and is not going to play. We are going to see Jordan Mason, who has a shoulder injury and was limited in practice. But Debo Samuel, I think there's a chance that he does play, even though he was in the hospital with pneumonia. Um, the other players, I do not see playing. We know Nick Bosa is most likely going to be out there. We don't know at what percentage he's going to be. We know Trent Williams is going to be out there because that's just a resting day for him. But yeah, that's you're waiting for Puka to come back from fantasy. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, Puka Nakua. They were talking about. No, wait. I'm thinking of Cooper Cup. I was gonna say they're talking about like what to do with Cooper Cup, like talking about possible trade issue rumors. Don't know how real it is, but they have been talking about trade issues. Brandon Aubrey for the Dallas Cowboys. All right, so we're gonna go through the Cowboys injury report here now as well, and this is all today's injury report for Thursday. Brandon Aubrey, kicker, non-injury related issue. He did not practice. We know he's at jury. He's going to be in jury duty. He will be at the game, but he's going to be rushing around a lot because he has jury duty. Deron Bland, cornerback, foot, did not practice today. He was still working with the trainers. Who's going to be good on Eagles? If y'all pick him up, y'all, I mean, the Eagles are always trying to grab people. Howie Roseman is always on the ball trying to grab new talent. That's a fact. Sometimes they don't work out. Like we don't. I don't really know what happened with Devin White. Why did y'all let Devin White go? But Deron Bland, I am supposed to be able to say that he's going to be back because they were acting like he was going to be back for the Detroit game. Now, that was 2 weeks ago. They say that he had a minor setback. He had some soreness in his foot, so it kind of put him back a little bit. But when he got hurt in training camp, they were talking like the 49ers was probably going to be the game that he came back. Kalen Carson, DB, shoulder. He's a rookie for us this year. Was playing pretty good. He was a full participant in practice. Ryan Flournoy, who is also a rookie wide receiver. He had an ankle issue. He was limited in practice. Eric Kendricks, who is trending towards being able to be available for the game. He's a middle linebacker. He's limited in practice with a shoulder injury. Maris Luafau, a linebacker, also shoulder. He was a full participant in practice, so he should be out there. Eric Kendricks, I believe, will be out there. Michael Parsons, linebacker, ankle, did not practice. So on Thursday, when he does not practice, that does not look good. Rumors for him to go to the Eagles, but I'm gonna say the Buccaneers is really bad. Did I miss the comment? I'm a 49ers fan, but I'm gonna say Buccaneers is really bad. Cup gonna be good on the Eagles if it happens. It's rumored. Your last stream was so fire. Well, thank you, Random. I appreciate that. I am going to try to stay consistent with making sure that I stream the game. And I'm not gonna only stream the Cowboys game. Like if the Cowboys game is a 1 o'clock game, I'm gonna stream the 1 o'clock and the 4 o'clock. If the Cowboys game is a 4 o'clock game, it depends on who's playing at night and who's playing at 1. Because I'm gonna stream 8 hour windows. I'm not gonna do the 12 hour windows unless it's probably playoffs or something along those lines. Uh, but I'm going to be streaming an 8 hour window on game days so that I can also talk with the fans about some of their teams as well, so that it's not just Cowboy content that we're putting out there. So that way we can also help engage and keep other fans engaged in the chat. Otherwise, having every other team's fan in here doesn't do much if I'm not putting anything out about them as well. But but yeah, so Micah Parsons did not practice today, but that does not look good for him to be able to start for the game. So it looks like we may not have Micah Parsons once again for the 49ers game. Jordan Phillips, defensive tackle, he has a wrist issue, but he was a full participant in practice. John Stevens Jr., who just came back off of a torn ACL last year, today actually in practice retore his ACL. It says he was a limited participant, but that was because this was put out midway through the practice, and he tore his ACL after it was posted. Nick Vigil, outside linebacker, he has a foot issue. He was a limited participant in practice. All right, so those are the players on the teams with the injury report for the Cowboys and 49ers game coming this Sunday night. Switch Parsons for running back. You hate Parsons? Why do you hate Parsons? He's from Philly. What up, David Herrera? What up? What up? What up? Welcome, welcome. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like button when you come in here. If you're not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that we can grow this content. Hey, if you hate Parsons, trade him to Philly. We will really take him happily. I never said I hate Parsons. That never came out of my mouth. I love Parsons. Um, I think there are some things that he could do better. Not necessarily his play style, but his off the field stuff. But I have no issue with Parsons. Um, how do you like Russell after that Steelers game? I was really surprised because going into that Steelers game, I was someone that was saying that they should keep Fields. That why change the quarterback when the quarterback has a 4-2 record and has been playing pretty well. He ain't been showing out or nothing, but he was playing well. So why would you change that? But Russell did surprise me. He came in the first quarter started to look like, all right, you need to put Fields back in. But then once he got a groove, Russell played a really good game. So I see why they put him back in. They were obviously seeing him practice. I wasn't, so I couldn't have told you how good he was going to look. I figure he might be washed, and who knows? That was his first game back. We will have to see. Eagles hated Barkley, and now they love him. That's how it works. That's how it always works. You're gonna always have some kind of animosity towards your rival team's players. Um, but once that free agency hits and they come to your team, those things always end up changing. Y'all just need to progress in the running game, and if you could be dangerous, but I doubt it's gonna happen. Yes, we need some pieces on the offensive line, or we need our people on the offensive line to play better. That alone will help our running game substantially. And then a nice, I would like to see what Dalvin Cooks has because he's just been in the practice squad. I think that he has a better shot at doing something than Zeke does. I think that we need to go ahead and push Zeke to the side and let it be Rico Dowdle and Dalvin Cook. No, Giants hate that. Exactly, exactly. Yes, and he ran all over them. So what he put up 176 yards on the Giants plus another 11 or something for all scrimmage yards. I have always loved Barkley. He's a Penn State guy, and he was an amazing player when he guts of the league. Yes, yes. He went to the Giants and he just wasn't no good because of the Giants team wasn't no good. They were only depending on him. That was kind of like Christian McCaffrey when he was in Carolina. When you only have a good running back, it's hard for the team to do anything. But yeah, we need people to be able to stop the run on defense, and we need our offensive line to be able to do a better job at what they do. Because lately, our offensive line, they have been getting pushed into Dak Prescott's lap, or they've been letting the defensive players get to Dak Prescott before he can get the ball off, and he's having to throw off his back foot. He's not even able to step into half of his throws. He's throwing off the back foot. So it makes it hard to have good accuracy or precision throw or a strong throw. How does the Cowboys not offer Derrick Henry a contract, but you pay? Dude, if I had that answer, I could tell you. And then pay. Yeah, and the problem is with Zeke, we brought Zeke back when we already owed him $5 million for this year without him back. So we brought him back and gave him more, which was ridiculous to me. And Trey Lance, that addition made me so mad because we could have picked up like Bijan Robinson or something 4th round last year in the draft and had a better running back. I think that if we're going to have Trey Lance on our team and we're going to pay him $5 million, we need to use him like the Saints use Taysom Hill. Otherwise, he's the 4th highest paid backup in the NFL, and he's not even the backup. He's the 3rd string quarterback, but he's making $5 million, the 4th highest backup salary, which crazy because he's only started like 2 games as a 49er and then he got hurt. So I mean, it's baffling. It's over girls. Be sorry for a couple of years. Hey Robert, man, it could happen. It could happen. I'm not beating on the table saying my Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl. That's not this page. I'm not the one that does that. I'm gonna be realistic with my team. I'm gonna call it as I see it, and the players that need to play better or need to move aside and let younger talent come in, I'm gonna point them out. Derrick Henry has 2 houses in Dallas, and yeah, 2 houses, and he practices all off season in Dallas. He actively said he wanted to play for the Cowboys. Cowboys wasted their money on Dak's contract, and some of it on Lamb's contract, and now on Elliott. Yeah, I mean we're not paying. All right, so Elliott had a $5 million dead cap before the season, and before we even brought him back. So then we brought him back, I believe, at just above the veteran minimum. So we were gonna have to pay him $5 million to not be here, which was a lot for a player you don't have on your team. But then they decided, oh well, we'll bring his washed self back and give him another $500,000. It's crazy, baffles me. The way Jerry Jones runs and manages the Cowboys really gets on my nerves. Derrick Henry is on pace. Yes, I saw that stat, Philly Matt. It's crazy. If he keeps it up, he's gonna be on fire. If you didn't pay Lance $5 million and Zeke $2 million, you could have offered Henry $7. Dude, and Henry's making $8, and he would have took less to come to Dallas anyways, because that's where he wanted to be. He wouldn't have had to go buy a house in another state to go up there, you know. So he was willing to take a pay cut to come to Dallas because that's where he wanted to be. Cowboys didn't even ring his phone. Like we didn't even give him a call. It baffles me. The only excuse I can even think of for why the Cowboys did not call Derrick Henry in the offseason to see what it would be to bring him in is because in Jerry Jones' little GMP brain, if he were to bring Henry here, that would be him admitting that he was wrong when he selected Zeke in the draft. And with his ego, I don't think he's willing to do that because that is what that would say. If we brought Henry here, it would be saying, hey, we should have just took Henry and not Zeke to begin with. But Jerry Jones will never admit when he's wrong. Yeah, exactly, Philly. Exactly, Philly Matt. That's exactly what I'm saying. He wanted to be in Dallas. I mean, he's happy where he is, and I'm sure he wouldn't change it, but he wanted to be in Dallas. What up, Rebels Pride? What up? What up? What up? Welcome back.
You gonna watch that?
I'm not either. My Birds trash dude. Are you which Birds fan are you? A Eagles, Cardinals, Seahawks? Wait, you a Eagles fan or are you a different Birds team? Robert Wellesley. Wellesley. Sorry if I butchered your last name. I'm not the best with names. All right. So, but yeah, this game for my Cowboys this week. This game is gonna be man. And the only things that the Cowboys have in their favor for this game specifically is that it's an away game and that the 49ers are more banged up than my Cowboys. Vikings winning tonight. They play in the Rams, right? If they play in the Rams, I'm pretty sure the Vikings will probably take it. I doubt they drop two in a row. And the Rams have been struggling, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
They pull up NFL.com. I should have it over here.
Yeah.
Do you think the Cowboys make a trade for running back or DT before the deadline? I want them to. I really do. I want them to. But from what Jerry says, he's not doing it, making any moves. I think he should. I think that if he was really all in for the Cowboys and wanting the Cowboys to be a contending team in the NFL, I think that he needs to go get pieces like he did in the 90s. We had the back in the 90s when the 49ers beat us in the championship round of the playoffs. What did he do then? He went and got Charles Haley and Deion Sanders. He took their two star players on defense and brought them to the Cowboys so that we could get over the hump. He doesn't do that anymore. Like the only thing he cares about is the streaming aspect of it, the money. He cares more about the money. I mean, the Cowboys are sitting at 500. Why not? I agree. I agree with you 100%, Philly. We should be trying to improve the roster. Instead, we are scraping the barrel to bring players in. Like we brought in some guy that really hasn't had any snaps. I can't even remember the name off the top of my head. I'd have to go back and look at the new acquisition that the Cowboys have brought in. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. But yeah, we brought in somebody who has like no real experience. What up, Jamie Walk? Welcome, welcome. Who you got winning? Beagles or Eagles? Bengals or Eagles? The Eagles just won against the Giants. Did the Bengals lose their match or did they win their match? I think they beat. I think the Bengals won their match, if I'm not mistaken. Who did they play? Where's the Cincinnati team? Man, my nose is all stopped up. Um, why have they still not updated NFL.com about like the games this weekend? They still have last week's games slated on the. Unless I'm just not refreshed. The Eagles should beat the Bengals, is what I'm going to say. I would expect for the Eagles to win that game. Do you know if it's a home or away game for the Eagles? Do you think if the Cowboys don't improve their roster, they can compete for the no? I think that if the Cowboys make the playoffs, it's going to be by chance, and I don't at this junction in the season, I don't see us doing anything. So the Eagles are away for this Bengals game. Okay, well,
Yeah.
I mean, I still expect the Eagles to win the game, but I wouldn't be surprised for the Cowboys versus what up, Sugar Daddy Williams? What up? What up? What up? Welcome. I've seen you in the other channels. I appreciate you stopping in and showing some love, Sugar Daddy. Yeah, I think like that's why I say that I wouldn't be surprised if they beat the Eagles. But I coming into the game, I would expect the Eagles to continue on their winning streak. But maybe, hey, that might be silent. But score prediction for the Cowboys and 49ers game, I'm gonna have to say 35-21. What up, NFL Productions? What up? What up? I'm gonna say 35-21. Man, I don't think that if we get double digits, I don't know that we're in the playoffs because you got a division over there in the West that some people call the Black and Blue division with the Vikings, the Bears, the Lions, and Green Bay. It could be that all four teams make the playoffs out of that division. It hasn't happened, but with the way they're all playing, they're all good teams so far this year. You still think the Cowboys get in the playoffs? I think that if we do, it's going to be the seventh seed, and it's going to be a struggle. We'll have to see how the rest of the season plays out for sure. Switch hands. This thing fits me weird.
They do have a lot of at that one here.
But I'll put this hat on for now. 49ers 30-35. 49ers winning. So you got about the same score as me. I said 35-28. I think Cowboys get the W.
Yeah.
Just because it's an away game, and it's hard for me to pick against my team. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if my team is the lower score on that. But I think that we come out with our hair on fire and angry and ready to play, and we surprise a beat up 49ers offense and defense. Remember when people said that about the NFC East in 2022? Yes. Um, but I think Commanders and Giants ended up falling off. Did they? Or no, Commanders? Did Commanders make it that year? That might have been the year that the Commanders made it as well.
It's like I like how my father goes.
Appreciate you, Sugar Daddy Williams. Thank you. 37-23 49ers. Yeah, I can say that the majority of people are probably going to say, I think that they're going to say that the 49ers are going to win that game. I think that we are coming in the game as the underdog. I think it started out as a 7-point underdog, but I think it's down to a 5-point underdog because of the injuries. Commanders are going to lose out without Jaden Daniels. It is very possible that the Commanders now start to struggle. Um, but Jaden Daniels was playing well. I actually even put out a video that I thought that he was playing well, that he looked like RG3 out there playing, but more accurate. Um, my worry was it going to end the same way as RG3? Because he looks frail. I'm not saying that he can't avoid being hit, but he looks frail to me. That doesn't say anything about his talent. I'm not saying he ain't a good quarterback. He just looks frail. And he got hit, and now he's out. I don't know how long he's out for, but that kind of puts a notch into the proving my theory that he looks frail. He looks like if he takes too many big hits, I don't know. I don't wish nothing upon nobody. I don't wish nobody to get injured. It's not who I am. I don't never beat a man down to try to build nobody up or to build myself up. But my gut instinct tells me that he's going to have a hard time with the NFL unless he puts some weight on, or some muscle mass on. I think if he puts some muscle mass on, that he might have some longevity, and to make sure that he takes slides or gets out of bounds when he runs, try to avoid taking hits. 37-23, 49ers. All right, M2K. He needs advice from Jalen how to run without getting hit. Yeah, but the difference is Jalen has a lot more muscle mass on him than Jaden does. Jalen is like 3 times. the thickness, you could say, I guess, of Jaden. No Diddy, by the way. Aiden Malik, what up, what up, what up? Philly Eagles versus Bengals going to be a good game. Hey, man, the Bengals have started to get on a little bit of a roll. So yeah, I wouldn't put it past them. Philly's on a roll. Now they have played two lesser teams the last 2 weeks. They stomped the Giants though, so that's good news. Um, but they struggled with the Browns. So we'll just have to see. These are two good games. Philly, I guess, is away, so I expect Philly to get the win, but it really wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Jalen's got plenty of muscle mass on him. Jaden Daniels does not have any muscle mass on him. He looks like a toothpick. Do you think this wasn't it? I, Philly man, I really kind of do. Unfortunately, I don't think Watson is the same person he was 4 years ago. I think that with the struggles that we've seen from him through the first 6 games, shows that he he just ain't the same player. I mean, they were once upon a time calling him the Michael Jordan of the NFL when he played for Houston. I mean, and he was good, but he always had injury concerns. Watson always had injury concerns, and then now he has injury concerns, and and he's not playing well. The Bengals are actually 2 point. Oh, they're negative 2 point favorites. What do you mean negative two? You mean they're 2.5 point favorites? Daniels also got to work on not running into DBs. Yeah, like he's got to work on baseball slide and getting out of bounds as much as possible. He has a very frail stature to him. He needs to try to avoid being hit. I do like the Dallas Mavericks. Yes. Man, I wish my nose wasn't stuffed up. So I haven't paid attention much to them because now that I'm doing the streaming this year, I'm trying to put more attention into this and trying to be here for this so that I can try to grow a good community of solid football fans that we can all have a good time on Sunday, Thursdays, and Mondays, whatever days it is that we're actually watching the games. But and again, I appreciate all y'all because when y'all come in here, this is nothing without y'all. Like it literally is nothing without y'all. I'm just a man with a camera until you guys come in, and then it becomes a full blown conversation that turns into content. And y'all are the ones that help make it that way. Philly Eagles pass rush getting going against the Bengals O line going to be interesting. Yeah, they do have a decent O line over there. And it says over here that the Rams activate Nakua off of the injury reserve of her ahead. So Puka Nakua is going to be playing tonight. Is that what they're saying there? They have activated him for tonight's game. So yeah, Lamar has like the stature would go like if you would look at body builds on like a graph, Jaden Daniels is at the bottom for stature. You could say that Jalen Hurts is closer towards the top. So the in between is kind of where Lamar Jackson is. He's a little closer to being the build that Jalen has, but yeah, Lamar is good. If the Eagles pass rush fails to get to Burrow, let's get blamed because you say for 2 weeks straight our D line is capable of destroying it. Yeah, you guys have always the Eagles have always had a dominant D line and O line. That is something that I do appreciate with Howie is that he has made a very consistent career in keeping the O line and the D line very critical pieces of his team building because it starts in the trenches. It definitely starts in the trenches. We'll probably I don't know if I'm gonna I might stream the second half of the game tonight. We'll just have to see how the game is going. I'll be off in about 30 minutes. I'll probably do an hour and 10 minutes for this stream here today. Do you see Nick Wright take on the Eagles? Nick Wright, like, isn't that from the show that Stephen A. Smith used to be on? Nick Wright. I may be missing who Nick Wright is. If I'm not mistaken, I thought he was like a color analyst for ESPN. Yeah, man, Mitchell has been balling for y'all. That rookie Mitchell, I like him. I really like him. He's definitely up there for players. Yeah, so he's the one on first base. All right, so I just want to make sure that I was right on that.
No.
No, yeah. So I didn't actually see what his take was on him. What did Nick Wright say about the Eagles? In Silent Eagle, when you say he's not playing, you think that that's what I said about Puka when I said he's activating Puka. Puka, I mean. I just had it back up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, we do have some really good talent. My team, my owner makes it hard for anybody to like our team. He really does. That's for sure.
Okay.
There's many times that I don't like my team. I mean, I'm always gonna love my team, but there's many times where I don't like them as well. You gotta go. All right, Silent Eagle man. I hope to see you again next time. I appreciate you. Yeah, go get that homework done, bro. Make sure you get your grades up. Stay good at school. You have a good night, bro.
No. No, not every night. Just tonight.
What do you think the Seahawks record will be for the end of the season with the Seahawks?
Yeah.
Right now they're 3-4, aren't they? The Seahawks are they 3-4 right now? I wish it wasn't. My computer wasn't moving so slow right now. But I could pull this up. Maybe if I'll pull it up over here. Jerry Jones makes you hate my team, man. I'm right there with you, bro. I really wish that he would add. Um, I really wish he would. So they're 4-3. They're not 3-4. All right. Well, so that's the first 7 games. I say they go 9-8. I say that the Seahawks go 9-8. I think they have a winning record, but it's only one above 500. I knew it was either 3-4 or 4-3. Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Hey, what's up, bro? Welcome, welcome. How you been, man? How you been? My daughter upstairs laughing, joking with her friends. That's good, bro. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Cowboys should beat Niners. I'm hoping that we do, bro. I'm saying that we're gonna win 35-28. That's my score prediction. We gotta be 4-4. We play Josh Allen on Sunday. Hey, I mean, at least you'll be 500. But yeah, I mean, this season it's tough on a lot of teams, and then some of the teams that you don't expect, like the Vikings, are doing very good. Jerry Jones need to admit he was wrong for firing Jimmy Johnson because y'all know, dude. Ever since Jimmy Johnson got fired, Jerry Jones has then been the GM. All right. So for the last 30 years, we've watched every player, every coach been moved, replaced, and swapped out multiple times. We've tried that over and over again. That's trying the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, which is the definition of insanity. The only thing that hasn't changed on the Cowboys in the last 30 years is the GM. That constant has been there and has been the problem the entire 30 years. But the media is going to blame it on Dak. A lot of the fans are going to blame it on Dak. Um, but there's a lot of problems on the team, and he's the main reason why those problems are there because he's not putting pieces in places to help fix the team to make it better. The Jimmy Johnson firing was the start of the Cowboys' downfall as a franchise. You are 100% correct, Philly. I am not going to debate that argument with you, not a bit, because I stand on that same argument myself all the time. I got people that say I'm a Dak fanboy because I say that he's not the only problem, which I'm not. I'm not really a Dak fanboy. I support him because he's my quarterback, but he's not my favorite quarterback. Um, but yeah, it's crazy. And Dak does have some bad games, but Dak also has some great games. And
Mellow,
I'm
stop.
not gonna sit there and say that the guy that was that should have been the MVP last year, really, because I don't think Lamar beat him in that. The only reason why he got it was because of his running statistics. Other than that, Dak led the league in every other statistical category. Um, you wish your Eagles had that? Hey, maybe this year his game was very terrible. But,
What? I'll call you back.
yeah, I do watch articles here and there. He actually during the Broncos versus the Saints, if you watched that live stream, he played my video in this live stream, and that's when I first got a shout out from Mark Holmes.
Can I go out?
No, I. Everybody still there? People still there? They good now? They back? Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. But if you didn't even keep playing Baltimore back. Alright, cool, cool, glad I'm back. Alright. But yeah, I mean, I don't think the Cowboys will let go of Dak, and I don't really want them to. I think that he's a top 10 quarterback. So to get rid of him would be dumb because you have 21, 22 other teams that are going to jump all over picking him up if we were to let him go. I don't know where Witten is. He's probably at Brantley's. I guess you guys need to be back here before 7:30. Get out of there. Dude, I just fixed all the stones out. I don't care about the spider. You know, knocking on that stone. All right, Addie. Okay. I think that Kirchhoff's would be for a lot longer than. Yeah, I think he'll be. I mean, the owners came out last year and said that they wanted for at least the next 10 years. So, health bearing, no injuries or anything like that, he may be our quarterback for the next 10 years. And I'm not mad at it. The people that want him gone, I mean, they can want what they want. What time I plan on cooking tonight? Hold on. Hey ho! Hey ho! No, I don't have any hoes. My wife don't respond good. I'm not cooking tonight. Sorry. Pimping ain't easy, so I can't do it. But what up, BTF, BTB, BG? Oh yeah, we lost it. Nobody, we picked him up before, but nobody on the franchise thought that he would be a starter for the next 2, 3 years. Yeah, even Drew Brees, it took 9 or it took like 10 or 11 years for Drew Brees as well. People they expect the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl every year. Well, they're no good. Like one team wins the Super Bowl, two teams make it. Cowboys make it different. What team is your fan of BCB? And look how long it took Matt Stafford to win a playoff game. Look how long that took. How long was he a Detroit Lion? 11, 12 years? It took him going to another team to do well. And I hate to say that about my team, but it might be the truth about my team. Who knows? Unless, some changes happen, which is what I really would want. Yeah, you got people like Dan Marino, Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly was in 4 straight. You can give him that, but he never won one. And then Dan Marino just never could do it. There's tons of quarterbacks. People talk about the Cowboys the way they do only for the football. I'm hoping the fresh air was clearing my nostrils, so I'm tired of it being all clogged up. All right, now we back. No, yeah, you good, you good. I appreciate you letting me know, bro. I appreciate you letting me know. Otherwise, I don't know. I may have had my finger over it by accident the way I was holding the phone. All right, go ahead. I might have to reboot the computer here. Computer is wanting to be slow. It's crazy. How many people are going to be watching the actual Rams and Vikings tonight? Should be a pretty good game. What up, what up, what up, Chiefs fan? Yeah, I know, right as you came in, bro, like, my internet tried to lag me out, so I walked outside. Shouldn't have did it. Shouldn't have went outside. They kind of dropped a lot of the internet. Well, now is in a tough spot. Y'all need to figure out how to run the ball and how to stop the run and Parsons get off that podcast. I agree. I agree, bro. Of course, I remember you, Chiefs fan, any day. What up? What up? Even I thought you changed your name. No, no, that's right. You were a hardcore Chiefs fan before. That's right. Don't hate me, but go Niners. Nah, you good, bro. Man, shout your team out and hope they win. I hope they don't win because we playing them. But man, we got two banged up teams, and the only advantage I think the Cowboys have is that we're playing at your house because we are not very good at our house. Not this year. Yeah, I remember you, Chiefs fan.
Where did you put the
I like the
picture at
Niners.
here?
Oh, you like the Niners too? The last game was probably a tough one for you when they played each other, or at the Super Bowl with live stream. All right, I appreciate it, local fisherman. Where are you a local fisherman at? I kind of want the 49ers to win because, yeah, not just for you, my guy. I think the Cowboys might get this one. Well, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, I've had a bunch of. I'm honestly on my channel so far. I've got a handful of Cowboy fans that are part of the community, but I've got a lot of Chiefs fans, a bunch of Lions fans came in here, and a few 49ers fans. Um, and a few Eagles fans have come in here. So I mean, I don't really care. And it's on the coast in California. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Is it nice over there in California today? You need CD to go crazy for your fantasy. Man, I don't know why I didn't play fantasy football this year. I usually do. Normally I'm in like 3 or 4 leagues, but for some reason it's like I just forgot it, spaced out, joining a league or creating a league. I'm gonna have to get on, make sure I'm on top of it next year. I might do some as the season gets on a little further. I might do some of the betting apps and try to put a lineup together. But yeah, I should have joined a football fantasy league this year. I got CD, Amari Cooper Cup. Hey man, that's a good lineup though. That's a good lineup. Amari Cooper. How you feel about him being over there at the Bills now? What do you think about that trade? I think the crazy part about it, in my opinion, the crazy part is we paid a number one for Amari Cooper to come to the Cowboys. We gave him up for a fifth round draft pick. And then the Browns get a third round draft pick for him in compensation 2 years later. Like it's crazy. Do you think the Cowboys should trade for Cup? I think that he would help our team substantially. Um, but if we're gonna trade for some pieces, I really think that we need some defensive tackles. I would love to have Cooper Cup though. He's a baller. I love it because Cooper wasn't doing shit. Yeah, no. I mean, he didn't have nobody throwing to him either that was worth a damn. I think they did better with Joe Flacco last year than they should have kept Joe Flacco, honestly, instead of hoping for. Or don't they have what's that other guy's name? DR3 or what's his name? Can't think of his name off the top of my head. But but yeah, it's the Browns are they're the doo doo Browns and they play like it. Yeah, I think we always get finessed in trades. I think it's like the other owners trying to like make us pay back some of the Herschel Walker trade. Like y'all made way too much in that Herschel Walker trade. Well, and you won 3 Super Bowls off of it. Probably should have won 5 Super Bowls off it, but you were smart enough, dumb enough to fire your own head coach after winning two. But so they're making us pay for trades back in the '80s. Is what it feels like. I know that's not factual, but that's what it feels like sometimes. Uh, trying to get this pulled up. But yeah, we get finessed in trades a good bit. And Jerry Jones said that we didn't get high draft capital because we were looking for the money. We weren't looking for the draft capital. Some teams, when they trade, are looking for draft capital. Some are trying to look on getting better deals money wise. It really didn't make much sense to me. If the Cowboys miss out on the playoffs, then Steve, do you think Mike McCarthy? Yes. I think if we do not make the playoffs, Mike McCarthy is gone. I mean, honestly, I think he's gone at the end of this year, anyways, because I feel it's going to be very hard for us to do anything that's worth keeping his job. I think him and Zimmer are both gone. I would love to bring in someone like Brian Flores, um, Brian, the coordinator from Baltimore, the offensive coordinator, or not the offensive coordinator from Baltimore, the offensive coordinator for the Lions would be nice. Gruden or Belichick. I would rather be Gruden, but I don't really want either of them. I want a younger head coach that understands more of how the NFL today is, not how it was 10, 15, 20 years ago. So I think that's the main problem is we're hiring these coaches that are they were good in their prime, but their prime was 10 plus years ago, and the NFL has changed drastically since then. So it makes it very hard for them to adapt and do in-game play changes and stuff. Yeah, Gruden. I think Gruden's good. I think he would be the better out of the two. I think Cheetah Check, because that's what I call Bill Belichick. Is Bill Cheetah Check, because he likes to cheat. But yeah, it's just crazy. Um, if I think that if John Gruden were to come back and coach again, I think the only team that would probably get away with bringing him back probably would be the Cowboys. I just don't know if he would want to come to the Cowboys because I think that there's a stigma that there's some coaches that don't want to come here because of Jerry. I think they don't want an owner that meddles in the NFL business. But yeah, you are right. He does definitely have a pretty hard scheme that's hard to attack. Do you think the Eagles flunk at the end of the year like they did last year? If so, Nick fire Nick Sirianni. I think Nick Sirianni, if he doesn't have a long run in the playoffs this year, is also gone.
Tomorrow, I went to school.
Dude, I wouldn't doubt it. I really would doubt it. But by the way, what up, John?
Wait, and she got to work. What?
But I think that there's a lot of coaches that
Today?
don't really think that they should come here because of the owner, the tour, the just the overall aura in the Cowboys. Hey, Bubba, I'm on live. Why are you whining?
Hey, there's truck shoot at school tomorrow at 5:30.
Okay, well, we can talk about it in a little bit.
No, Mom was working.
Well, still,
Well, we're not being able to.
there's other ones that we're gonna be doing and going to when. When?
Come on, here.
I'm gonna send you upstairs to your room if you can't chill out while I'm on my live.
Can I show them my hamster?
Addison, no. You've already done that.
I know, but not everyone's
Addison, please go. Please go. Let me do my channel, Addison. Please go.
I'm gonna write it on.
Sorry, guys. Sorry for the interruptions. Too much pressure being the coach of this thing. I agree. One loss and fans come for their throat. 100%. Our fans, man, we got a lot of fair weather fans for sure in Cowboys land. Do you believe Tony Romo should be a Hall of Famer? I think Tony Romo will be a Hall of Famer as a color analyst or a TV broadcaster. I do not think his play is worth Hall of Fame. No. I think Eli Manning just barely makes it. The only reason why he makes it is because of his Super Bowls. But Tony Romo, I don't see him being a Hall of Famer. What up, Jim H? What up? What up? I drink directly from the septic tank. Hey, man, I'm a plumber. That's not healthy for you. You go get Ebola. You don't want to drink from your septic tank. Plus, it's in the ground. How do you drink from it? You put some big straw down in the ground? Do you think Des Bryant is a Hall of Famer? No. He was great. He was great. What up? What up? Welcome back, Russian One. Welcome back. Just heard an airstrike. Ooh, man, I hate that for you, man. I feel for you over there. Man, prayers out to you and your family. I know y'all dealing with a lot over there in Ukraine right now.
Nelly.
Oh, no problem. No problem, Russian. Well, you can easily pick out a movie for your bedroom, Bubba.
That's all.
I really would like you to find your Nintendo Switch. Well, if the Cowboys draft Travis Hunter in the draft, do you think he's a two-way player or just defensive player? Yeah, that's the question. I don't think that he's going to be a two-way player. Um, but is he going to be a wide receiver or is he going to be a defensive back? Which position is it that he actually wants to play?
Yeah, you did.
That's what I don't even really know. You see players at the start, but you are an athlete on one of the largest franchises on the planet. You're going to get attention when people want to see you. Come to the job, bro. No, you're right. You're right. It is. But the problem is the owner runs it like it's a circus. Um, and that's fine if he has somebody at the GM position that is managing football operations. He don't. So he's over here running it like a circus while he's also trying to be over here running the football operation. He needs to release the football operations to someone that he trusts and let them run the team. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it, but I just don't know what position he prefers to play, whether it's defense or offense. That's my only question.
You think that's the movie I'm changing.
What position is he actually better at? Because I know he's a stud wide receiver, and he seems to be a stud defensive player as well. Computer is straight being ass, bro. Turn it off. Let the computer go for a second. Man, I heard somebody talk about like how Dan Campbell is a great Lions defensive coach. I feel like that they talking about bringing Jason Witten in and saying that he could be a coach like Dan Campbell. I don't know about all that. It's a thought, but I don't know about all that. What up? What up? What up, bro? Well, our names are very similar. You Royal 007 Cowboy. You a Royal Double Agent for the Cowboys. I seen you before though. I remember. I don't remember if it was in my stream or if it was in another stream, but I do remember seeing your name. Let me grab another drink. I really wish my nose wasn't so stuffed. Alright, let me turn the light on. Make it a little brighter. Mark home. That might be it. That might be it. You will catch me on that channel sometimes. I am a member over there on his channel, even though one of his other channel members actually paid for it.
No, that's not.
Load up.
No, it's not.
Computer back on.
No, it's not.
What up, what up, what up, Pat? What's it good, bro? What it do, what it do? Are you from Dallas? No. I am from North Carolina. I'm from North Carolina. Just grew up a Cowboys fan, watching them win in the 90s, and have loved them ever since. What up, what up? Now here chasing it. You know it. You know it. Salute, bro. Well, I tell you, if Washington comes back down to earth like they should, the Cowboys should be able to get in the playoffs. I believe it. I believe that the Washington Commanders were peaking too soon. And you cannot win Super Bowls in September, October, or November. You start to look like you're a playoff team and a contender when it gets to December. And that's when Dallas or Dak Prescott plays his best. Dallas, if you were to be in for Dallas or Texas, is the very most bottom state in the middle of the United States. If you look at the middle of the United States and go all the way to the bottom, that big state down there, that's Texas. Dallas is not in the center, but top center area ish. Dak and Jerry are the problem. 100%. I don't think Dak as much as Jerry. Dak has problems, but I don't think he's like a number one problem for the Cowboys. If Dallas trades for Nick Chubb, I'm gonna be salty. That wouldn't be a bad idea. We could use Nick Chubb. He has been hurt this year.
It's not on here. We're watching.
But man, if he's healthy, we can use him. Use him. We need a new right tackle too. And honestly, I hate saying it, but our right guard has not been the same. He's either dealing with an injury that's he's fighting through, or he hit the wall with Father Time. Because Zach Martin, as great as he has been, he'll be a surefire Hall of Famer. I believe. I believe Zach Martin's a Hall of Famer. He don't look like it this year so far.
What are you laughing at?
They might. They might. Right now, I know they're going to be a fire sale. I think the Saints are going to start to be a fire sale. The Raiders have already started. The Browns and I'd say Jacksonville. Didn't they just beat the Patriots? Am I going to see Venom: The Last Dance? Uh, I'm not sure. That'll be probably something that's up to my children. I'll leave that up to them if we end up going to that. But I have heard of it. It looks good. It does look good. What to do? What to do? To anybody else tuning in? If you are just joining in and you're new here, please go ahead and hit that like, comment, subscribe. But let me know down in the comments where you're from and what's your team. If y'all get Alvin Kamara, that's who I really would like.
Yeah.
And there's been rumors,
Oh, you'll be.
but I don't think there's any substance to it.
So when might not
You
be
know.
church this Sunday, you might go next. Or you can go. I like to go. Not have to go by herself.
That would be a hell of a pickup. I heard that Jerry trying to get James Conner on the Cardinals. That big guy. Yeah, I mean James Conner, he's all right. I don't think that he's enough to put us over any type of edge though. If you think you can get a good running back, he won't have those. It will help with the O line. But if you watch like some of the Cowboys games, if you look at our right tackle and our right guard this year, and our left tackle really, because he's a rookie and he's still trying to figure it out. But if you look at them this year, they are getting pushed into Dak's lap, and if they're not, they're getting ran by in the defensive players in his lap. On Monday, me and my family are going to Poland so we can be safe. Hey, well, I mean, good luck to you and your family. I hope everything works out for you and your family, Russian. I'm sure your parents and your family are very stressed out with everything going on around you guys.
Oh my gosh. Hey, hey.
No, yes, we have no running attacks. But even when we try to run, like, we're not getting good runs. And we got light boxes. So I mean it's
Ow.
not good, but we'll have four offensive blockers trying to block six defensive guys. Potentially inappropriate measure or held for review. Okay, got it. Yeah, cool. Show. Hey man, you don't have to like them. The lax kid. What up? What up? What up? Though, who are you a fan of? Is that Green? Is that Eagles? Is that Eagles or Miami? I can't really tell from the jersey or the picture. The defense. No, you're gonna try to pass off. You're right, man. And we have all of our plays are predictable, bro. Like you know that when we're behind the sticks, Interman's out there, it's gonna be some type of jet sweep. Like you just know. Or if CeeDee Lamb's in the backfield, they're gonna be dumb enough to hand him the ball. We're also running another jet sweep. So like it's predictable when we do it. Like we have no good play design, no good we need ghost some ghost motion and just movement before the snap. Pre-snap motion, I think is very important. Uh, I think we do better out of 11 personnel with pre-snap motion, but we'll have games that we have very little of it. What is your thoughts? Man, I think we got spanked. I think y'all got your revenge back from last year. You think ex-Eagles Eric Allen should be a Hall of Famer? I can't really say. Man, I can't really say. I don't know. I don't know about Eric Allen a whole lot. That name ain't really ringing a bell for me. Like I think Brandon Graham has an opportunity. I think Travis Kelsey is going to be. I think or Jason Kelsey, my bad, not Travis. Is going to be. Travis will be too, but I think Jason will be. All right, Rustin, you have a good night, bro. Hope everything works out for you and your family. But damn, it's already been 80 minutes. That just kind of flies by. Eric is the old Eagles quarterback. He was in the DB way back when. I got you. I can't say that I know enough about him to have an opinion on that. Thoughts on Zeke leaving and coming back a year later? I think it's great. Horrible. I think we shouldn't have brought him back. We are best friends. Brother, I did not. Did not. Hey, hey man, I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're here, bro. Subscribe up, become part of the community, hang out with us on game days, and during any other live event that I have going. And how much I'm at the QT, man. They need to sponsor me. For real, for real. I'm at the QT way too much. I don't know. How many of y'all have the QT in your state? I don't know. I don't even know how big they are outside of North Carolina. Problems can be fixed with the players who are attacked. Not all of the problems can be fixed with the players that are currently here. Some of the problems, yes, yes. CD, future Hall of Famer, yeah, that's very possible. He's got to continue on a career path of like how he did last year and keep that momentum carrying him. Because this year he has not looked the same. You could tell him and Dad have some type of disconnect. I really think the disconnect between him and Dak this year is Dak is trying to stick out the lame duck play calling that Mike McCarthy has. And CeeDee Lamb is like, yo, I'm done running these hook routes. Let me run a go or a slant and throw me the ball. But Dak is like, no, bro, we got to run McCarthy's. These are things that I'm hearing, but I don't know how factual they are. When is Mikey coming back? It's possible this week. It's possible, but from the injury report, he did not practice today. Very limited on that thought. He will probably be back against Atlanta. I would say. You? Did you draw it? Oh, looks good. You're getting better and better, but keep practicing and get better. Yeah. That's cool. It looks good, Bubba. Do you think Brandon Cook's injury makes the Cowboys more desperate to trade for Carlton Johnson? Kirk? Yes and no. I don't think we like. I didn't even want Brandon Cooks, honestly. I want to see Dalvin run the ball. I agree. I do want to see him. I would like them to move him up, um, and see what he does. Because otherwise, why else did we bring him here? Did we bring him here just to leave him on the practice squad? Because that's dumb. I think he should have been out to be able to do that beforehand. But no, I don't think Brandon Cook's injury does that. I think with the wide receivers, I think we do actually have some pretty decent young talent coming up. Man, and I think that they can kind of move in and take the place of Brandon Cooks. Bro, that injury for Hutchinson, yo, that was ugly. That reminded me of like the Anderson Silva kick from back in the day in UFC. When he did that shin kick with his leg wrapped around the other guy's leg. It looked just like it. Hold on 1 second.
No, I'm bleeding horribly. No, ow, no. In my nose. Okay. And I'm bleeding. Okay, it's a little bit. Go get me some.
Get her a wet paper towel. Not soaking wet. Okay. Oh, sorry. My dog put picture in my wife's face and bit her nose. Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Is Dalvin Cook washed for the Cowboys? They haven't even put him on the 53-man roster yet. He's still on the practice squad. We ain't even moved him up from the 53-man roster.
Let me see.
We don't even know what Dalvin Cook is yet. We have no idea because they haven't even attempted to look.
It was right here.
They need to. They need to bring him up and let's see what he has because we need help in the running game. I don't get why he ain't already been moved up. Like we do all these little experiments with Deuce Vaughn, but we got a legitimate running back on our practice squad that we don't know what he has left in the tank. He could be good, or he could be washed, but we don't know. That's surprising. Did Dalvin Cook look bad in training camp? No, we didn't. We brought him in late. He came in after training camp. We picked him up right at the end, right before the season started, and he was brought to the. I mean, I can tell you the date we picked him up because I made a post about it. Oh my kid. Channel. Let me see. When did I post the Dalvin Cook video?
Stop it.
So I posted. I posted it August 28th. So yeah, literally like right before the season started, and towards the end of preseason, I posted about Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook. It says Dalvin Cook has signed. What's y'all? And I did that August 28th. I posted that. Addison, please go. Please go. Please stop trying to be a distraction. I would love to have the respect that I deserve from you. You think Dalvin Cook has something left? I mean, I really don't know. I want to see. I want to be able to know. The Cowboys have they signed him August 27th or 6th or 8th, and from that point, we haven't done nothing with him. He's just been on the practice squad. So I haven't got to see him practice or anything. And I haven't heard anything coming out of the practices from the beat writers because he's on the practice squad, so he gets very limited snaps. He's usually on the field that they're not even looking at, the backup field. But I think that there's a strong possibility that he still has a good bit of, grit left to him. I'm probably gonna be. I'm probably gonna get off here in another 7 minutes. What up, Raymond Kendricks? Burn that Dallas flag. Fly Eagles. Hey, I ain't never gonna burn my content, but man, you do you. You can support your team. I can respect you, bro.
What team does he like, Dad?
Which person? I got a couple of Philadelphia fans that I'm talking to right now. Do you think Mozzie Smith is 100% on bust? Pretty much. I think I think we picked him way too high. I think he should have been a second or third round day guy, not a first day guy. We definitely reached for that pick. So as a number one, he's a bust. If he was a third or fourth round draft pick, he'd probably be alright. He is starting to get better now, but it's just taken forever. It seems like for him to get a grasp of the game. He really ain't worth the number one draft pick though. That's for
That
sure.
was forget now. No, just the word. Let me see.
Says schedule for the Cowboys. So yeah, we got Niners, 8 o'clock, and we got 1 o'clock, 4:25, 8 o'clock. Man, we still got a bunch of prime time games. We still got one, two, three, four prime time games, and then we got one Sunday night, and one Thursday night, two Monday night games. the Texans game on November 18th is Monday, and Monday, December 9th against the Bengals. What up, Silent Eagle? I'm happy. I'm happy Cooper is back. Yeah, yeah. I see right here that they activated him for today. So he is playing. That's good. That's good. What up, Quagmire Toilet? What up? What up? What up? What it do? What it do?
Or you gonna stay on there all night?
No, my fantasy gonna be good. Hey, yeah. Hopefully he puts up some numbers for you, bro. Hopefully he puts up some numbers for you.
No, I didn't. I swear. He was lost in
Love the good old days watching the Cowboys in the '90s. Gotta keep it old school. Yeah, we need to go back to some of that mentality. We need to have the mentality that we had back in those days. We need to bring back that culture because man, we need that culture. Those players wouldn't have dealt with the losses and the games like we have. You see the players on the sidelines during the games at home when we're getting blown out. Hold on. Sorry about that. I was trying to get my children to quiet down a little bit. All right. Let me get back on transplant tonight. I feel like Minnesota Vikings are going to blow them out. It's possible. It's possible. All right. So I think good. Justin Jefferson and Puka Nakua playing Phoenix. Hey man, that's a lineup you can't lose on, bro. What up, Nick? Near NC Marine Burnett. What up? What up? What up? I don't think Jerry Jones would make some moves, but I don't think he will. Man, you and me both. You and me both, bro. Definitely. Jerry Jones really gets on my nerves, man. I want so much for this team, and it feels like he don't want it. Do you think Linville Joseph was a good signing for the Cowboys? Uh, as a depth piece, I don't think he was anything better than a depth piece. Let's go, Baltimore Ravens. What up? What up? What up? Welcome in. Anybody new tuning in? Make sure y'all go ahead and hit the like and subscribe so that we can y'all can help build this community. So I want everybody to be a part of the community. Fans of every team. That's how we make this interesting. It's how we make it fun. It's how we can learn more from each other than anything. But yeah, I'm gonna have. All right, so I got about 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna be getting off here. It's been a good stream with y'all so far. I appreciate everybody that has tuned in and joined up. What would be your top players the Cowboys need to trade for? Right now, it would be. I'm looking for DTs, thinking of DTs. Trying to think. There was a guy that I was talking about the other day. Trying to remember. What to do? What to do? Hey man, you coming in a little late. I'm gonna be getting off here in a little bit. But appreciate you coming in, Chiefs. Appreciate you coming in. I'm trying to think of the guy's name. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But he's a. I can't think of his name. And then you got Brown from uh from the Browns. But I think he's been hurt as a DT. I think we need a DT. I think we need a good DT. I really would have been happy with having Jonathan Hankins back. But I think he went to Seattle. Um, Cam Jordan wouldn't be bad, but I think isn't he more of an edge?
I need to get my phone.
No, you good, Chiefs, man. You got to take care of that stuff first, anyway. You take care of that stuff first, man.
Dad.
Can't skip on that. Get so much for you. Miles Garrett would be no, not Miles Garrett. There's a guy with the last name Brown, who's a defensive tackle for them. D Hop trade that was crazy. I wanted D Hop here, but I knew they weren't going to do it. I can't think of who he is. He's hurt right now, bro. But the defensive tackle from the Browns, I like. I can't remember the team that the other one's on. I was talking about him the other day. This is drawing a big blank in my head. DT from the Panthers. Yeah, I mean, really, we just need to bring somebody in to help with that role. Catch you later, bro. Gotta go do something. What, man? Whatever it is. Hope you're doing well, bro. Peace out. Have a good night. DT from the Panthers. Last name Brown. That's possible. It's possible, but I know that there's a DT that's hurt for the Browns right now that would be good for us if he wasn't hurt. Man, why can't I think of this man's name? It's gone such a blank on me, bro.
Look. Which ones do you have?
I can't think of it off the top of my head, but
Which ones do you have?
let me see.
No. Andy. I have the rose girl. You're not touching that. Michael's over here, but you're not touching
See if I can find him real quick.
And I have this one. Michael, follow me. Come over here, Michael. No. Michael, come over here. Look how pretty it is.
The Forrest Buckner would be good. That ain't never gonna happen.
Can I see
The
that?
Colts defender, that would be nice. The Forrest Buckner. Eagles are better, man. Y'all got a better record. I can't argue with you. Derek Brown. Yeah, you're right. You're right. His name, he's a beast. Yeah, you're right. Derek Brown. Derek Brown is one.
I have the rose gold one. Okay, let me get it. Dun, 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 dun. It's in all my Ipsy bags.
I know he's getting older, but the Forrest Buckner would be good. But the Colts ain't losing. So. Go Lions. What up? What up? What? Hey, man, y'all spanked the crap out of us 2 weeks ago. Eagles feel better. Look better. Okay, but have horrible coach. Yeah, y'all have some injury issues, and
I love my
did I see your chat? Oh, we are across town, bro. Oh, bro, that's what's up, man. Man, congratulations! I'm glad y'all beat them. That's awesome, Chiefs. That is awesome, bro.
Look, this is my brother's family.
Yeah, I know. I know.
This is my brother's family.
Y'all won by a safety?
My mom does too.
By 2 points?
And my dad does.
Is that what you said?
No, it's for the original family. It's the first ever one made, yeah. Oh, this is my mom.
Check fine.
Wait, Mackenzie, that one.
Man, I got the whole list of all the CT lowest scoring wins possible. Oh, so that was the only lowest scoring win possible. That's crazy, bro. That is awesome. Man. I'm happy y'all won. No, yeah, y'all always leave the middle of the field open. That's where Ferguson likes to eat. He gets up in seed rounds. Calais Campbell would have been nice. I'd love to have Calais Campbell off the Dolphins. Zach Carter for the Raiders would be nice. Hey, enough. Could you not be yelling, Bubba? Khalil Davis, Jervon Dexter. Yeah, that's a pretty good dude. There, man, I gotta go, but it's up to you, so I'll catch you next time. Yes, I'll be on for the 4 o'clock and the 8 o'clock games all Sunday, so I will definitely be up there. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Hey, you got a good brain over there too. You got some good questions and you had some good answers and stuff. Definitely appreciate you stopping through. Just thank you for the sub.
I have a Halloween out.
Kids, Leaky Pro 2. Be good with that. There's a bunch of players out there that we should be able to make trades for. But Jerry Jones acts like we ain't got nobody that we could trade for. He acts like you can't do it. But Groom guy, Go Lions, and Charles. And I hope y'all subbed up before y'all either left or if you're still in here, sub up so that we can get this thing going for this community. But I am about to head off. So Chiefs fan or Chiefs are on top. I will see you Sunday for sure. Um, I'm in debate. I may do an end of the game live for the football game that's coming on here in a little bit, but I'm not streaming the game. I just may jump on for the last quarter and just throw a quick live together just for that, see how the game ends. But other than that, I will see everybody Sunday. We will get to watch some football, talk some crap, and just enjoy the time. Till then, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'm Roll Rob, and we out.